We need.
You said that you thought that the scheme was the best scheme you've ever played in. Like, what about it is so good?
Coach Mentor, and I just say just allow me to play free and allow everybody to play free and allow everybody to play fast and team defense. I feel like it's just been amazing all season, and I can't wait for us to keep playing our best football coming up in the postseason.
It seems like CJ has such a quick release. Getting the ball out of his hands when he
Yeah.
throws. Like, how do you anticipate maybe to try to get some of those turnovers when he plays quarterback like that?
Man, we just got to get in our spots, and like I said, we got to know where all his guys at, and D-line got to do a good job getting their hands up, and I feel like we got to just do a good job rushing them, and it got to be a complete team defensive effort, to slow these guys down. They got a lot of playmakers.
Yes.
Derwin, it seems like you and Dayon have done a great job of handling tight ends and special tight ends. You guys are going to be going against Dalton Schultz this weekend. What's it going to take for you guys to be able to slow him down?
Maximum team effort. He's another guy that can make plays with the ball in his hands, and it don't matter what we've been doing this whole season. All that matters what we do forward, and I can't wait, man, to get out there and compete against this team.
Coaching staff was talking a little bit about unfamiliarity with Houston. Obviously not the same opponents, but not in your division also. Is there other offenses you feel like you went against this year where you can pull some from this, how you defended A team, how you defended B team, that you can implement come Saturday?
I feel like all 17 games, you can feel like you can learn something from each game. I feel like every team's going to be different. Every scheme's going to be different. And it's the postseason, man. Nobody's know what nobody's going to be running. So we got to just go out there and play our ball, man, and be ready to play. And whatever they throw at us, we just got to be ready to play.
You've got a career high 5.5 sacks this season. How much of that has been being able to play more free, but also, playing closer to the line and taking advantage of matchups?
I feel like Coach Mentor been doing a good job of getting me in a lot of great positions, and D linemen like Puna Ford, rushing with guys, Khalil. I mean, when you got those type of rushers, sometimes they don't even worry about me, I feel like. So it just allows it to be fun, and I feel like all year long Coach Mentor's been doing a good job with that, just mixing it up.
Oh, they worry about you.
Oh, not as much as Khalil, man. That man got 100 sacks.
You been impacted by the fires in any way, or your family?
Yeah, right now we're pretty close to the evacuation zone, but Amanda and my dog Sasha, they're in Houston right now, so took a few valuables with us just in case, but hoping that it stays clear, but as long as everybody's safe, that's all that really matters.
Has it been has it been difficult at all this week with the altered schedule and the air quality or anything like that?
Yeah, I wouldn't say difficult. We just had to make some adjustments and get to work where we can. Feeling really good. It was a little bit of a lighter week, not able to really be out on the field as long, but I think we're fresh. Continuing to get really strong in my lifts and continuing to run and improve on that front. So I think it was a good week.
Did Amanda go to Houston early because of the fires, or was that planned?
Yeah, she was going to leave tomorrow, I believe, and she decided to go with her dog and just get out. Better safe than sorry right now. It's getting pretty scary by there, but I'm fingers crossed that slows down here.
Did you evacuate? Like, where are you still back at your house?
I'm at my house. We're right out of the evacuation zone still. But yeah, we had our phone on loud last night just in case there's any warnings or anything like that. But hoping I get home. When I get back to LA, I have a house to go to. Yeah, it's messed up, and yeah, my heart goes out to everybody that's dealing with it. It's easy, even though it's happening so close. It's easy to feel separated from it until you have, friends and family that are being impacted by it. It's pretty horrible.
Who got the caps? Who got the hats?
Hat? What do you mean?
Where'd you get them?
This hat?
A bunch of guys have them.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, the LA hat?
Yeah.
Or the fire department
Yeah,
one?
fire department.
Oh, they magically appeared in our locker today, so yeah.
Sounds
Must
like a
be the
gym thing.
mystical fire elf left them in our lockers.
You mentioned kind of being fresh at this point of the year too. How obviously you would like to be able to have like a normal practice schedule and stuff like that being outside, but how do you think maybe adjusting the time, taking more mental reps can potentially help you guys. Just it's been a long season. There's been a lot of like hitting each other. So maybe you need a little rest going into the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, at this point, we're not practicing 100 miles an hour. It's obviously good to be able to go through your normal routine and be comfortable like that. But I think we did a fine job adjusting to it, and like you said, got our mental reps and had extra meeting time. And I think guys are feeling fresh, which is good. So I'm definitely not worried about it.
What I hate to bring it up, but what do you remember about Jacksonville, the playoff game?
Oh yeah, it was tough. I mean, my last two playoff experiences, I was fresh off injuries. My groin in Jacksonville, and I definitely wasn't myself then. And it was just a hectic game, and I made some bad decisions that I've learned from and grown from. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be an intense environment. We're playing for our lives out there, and I feel like I've matured since that time, and I know I won't do anything stupid like that to affect our chances of winning. So, I mean, that's in the past. I've learned what I could from it, and we obviously don't want that feeling again. So, yeah.
I can't imagine like the guys who were there have talked about it at all.
No, it's
in the past.
It's in the past. I mean, shoot, I can't remember what I ate for lunch yesterday, so that game's long gone.
Because you're old now.
I'm old. My brain cells have like 3 left fighting for the energy. But yeah, it's like I said, you learn what you can from it, grow, and move on. And that's in the past. We got a whole fresh squad, coaching staff, and all that. So we're here to make it a new year.
How do you guys match up against this Texans O-line?
Yeah, I think. I have confidence in us against anybody. They have a really good O-line, a great quarterback that can move really well and make throws all over the field. So it's going to be a serious challenge for us, but I think we're excited about it. Obviously, their left tackle, Tunsil, is all pro, and he's going to be a great challenge, like I said. So I think it's really on us to contain this quarterback and impact him as much as we can.
Obviously, with this scheme, Shanahan tree does a lot of the boot action stuff, getting the quarterback moving. What challenges does that present for an edge rusher group when you have that much movement, quarterback movement?
Yeah, he likes getting out of the pocket and make the throws rolling out to his right. So we just have to be conscious of that. Do a good job of trying to keep him in the pocket and affect him as much as we can. And we've done a good job preparing with film and all that. So we'll be prepared for all the different stuff that they throw at us. But I think just playing sound football and playing together.
How much of your last playoff appearance lingers at all as you head into this game?
Yeah, that was years ago, bro. New season, new year. Looking forward to the challenge this weekend.
What do you see from C.J. Stroud when you look at maybe what you saw last year to his improvement to this year?
Yeah, man. Excellent quarterback, man. Solid, does all the right things for the team. We know what he's capable of, and so just the talent, the arm talent, the ability to throw the deep ball. It's excellent, man. And so we're just looking forward to the challenge.
When you face a team that you don't have, too many maybe experiences playing against, what's the first thing you focus on to try to figure out, okay, how are we going to slow these guys down?
I would say up front, man, just looking at the offensive line, looking at the run game. I know that's going to be huge this week, knowing the running back they have, Joe Mixon. A lot of respect for that guy, hell of a player. And so we just know they're going to give us their best foot forward, and we got to give our best as well.
What do you tell a fairly young group around here about playoff football?
By any means necessary. What Coach Dan Campbell talk about, biting kneecaps off. That's kind of the approach. Whatever you do, whatever you can do to win, do it. Whether it's studying film, making sure your body's squared away. And then when the moment comes, just making sure you're ready for it, because we prepared for it all year long. But it goes up a little bit. The focus goes up a little bit more. The level of detail goes up a lot more. And so just making sure you're prepared mentally and physically.
Biting kneecaps off.
Yeah.
So you guys are one of the youngest teams in the NFL. Some of these guys, fifth youngest in the NFL.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Some of these guys, Cam Hart, Tarheeb Still, are going to play big parts, but they've never been in the playoffs. What's going to be your message to those kinds of guys about what the playoffs
Along the same lines, man. This is by any means necessary. We're not thinking about tomorrow. We're just focusing on Saturday and getting the job done. Not thinking about what you're doing in the off season. Not thinking about none of that. Just focusing on the Texans and the Texans only. And everything else is gonna take care of itself. Don't make the game bigger than what it is, but just focus in and use the details and everything else you've done all year long. You know what I'm saying? Just do that.
How about for you personally, as far as cherishing this type of opportunity, right? Earlier in your career, you might have thought, hey, I'm gonna get here every single year, right? But you know how hard it is to work through an entire season and get there.
Trust me, man. That's been my message all year. I told those guys maybe been to the playoffs 5, maybe 6 times, and it's all been first round exits. And so, that's a sour taste. You don't wanna be in those shoes and in those situations. And so, just making the most of the opportunity, man, and giving it your all, and not thinking about tomorrow.
Do you have people affected by the fires at all?
Nobody affected, man, but prayers going out to the community of LA and the firefighters and all the the people that are helping out. It's a huge kudos to them, and we're thankful for them. And hopefully nobody has lost a life, but losing things is one thing, but losing life is another. And so just prayers and constant prayer from me and my family as well.
Khalil, I know you said that you guys that was a long time ago, but what do you feel like this team, the players that were in that game, what do you guys take away from that, or one of you guys felt like you've learned to grow as players?
Yeah, exactly, man. You got to learn from those situations, and you got to grow from those situations. Just understanding what you had in that first half, and knowing that you got to finish and pretty much stump out the team that you're going against. And so it's never over until all the zeros on the clock in the fourth quarter, and so or overtime. And so you got to finish ball games, and the playoffs is an excellent example of that.
Has Jim had any specific message to you guys about playoff football this week?
Man, I feel like he's been having that message about playoff football throughout the whole year because you want to go 1-0 every week. And I feel like that's the same message this week, man. Just making sure we're going 1-0, doing everything you can to win this football game, this next football game, which is going to be the most important football game for us.
And I know you mentioned Joe Mixon, but what makes Joe so challenging?
Man, just the ability with the footwork, the power, the speed, it's the intangibles and the smarts he has, the patience, of all the things. I feel like he's a complete running back, catching the ball out of the backfield. He does all the things well.
Greg Rogan said that Jim has been sharing more of his stories from his playing days and kind of sharing with you guys. Do you have a favorite story maybe that he shared from his playing days?
Man, I feel like things that he shared that I kind of can relate to is just playing through the injuries and getting back a little faster from injury and kind of trying to be like a superhuman in that sense. And so that's one of the things I relate to that he talks about.
What did you think of, adjusting the schedule for practice because of the air and all that kind of stuff?
You say because of the air?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just smart, adjusting, like you said, adapting and being able to pivot and do something that benefits us, especially our lungs, for sure. Yeah.
We have all the pieces that we need to go on a run. We have a great defense. We have the best defense, and offense is clicking. We got weapons outside, and we can run the ball. We can do a lot. So I think we are built to go far in these playoffs.
You've played with some great quarterbacks in college and in the NFL. Just what's it been like playing with Justin?
It's been great. It's been a really good time. It's been fun. He's my brother, so it's been great, and he's amazing. So it's been a good time.
What's it been like just seeing him operate and play action? Because you guys, when you get the run game
I don't get to see it because I'm blocking, so I don't get to see it. But watching it on film, he's amazing. Like he really is. He's one of the best throws I've ever seen.
How important? Just also with that deception too, it seems like he really sells it.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's unstoppable. You're right.
How important is that role of blocking, whether it's you or Gus or Hassan or whoever else is out there.
Right.
It's not just running the football; it's protecting number 10, right?
Yes, yeah. You got a pass pro. You know, so yeah, it's definitely important for the running back position if you want to be on the field all the time.
What's been like adding your fellow Buckeyes this week?
It's been great. He's my friend, and you know, I've known him for a while now, so it's really good to have him on board. And he's a great player, you know, one of the greatest all time at the running back position. So it's great to have him here.
You didn't play together, right? At
No.
Ohio State, but did he host you on recruiting trips or anything, or?
Well, so when he left, there was 1 year. There was a 1 year gap. Then I came.
Okay.
So yeah, so you can see the difference there. But no, I never got to play with him. So yeah, it's been. But yeah, I've known him. You know, when I was getting recruited, saw him in Oregon at the Nike opening. Yeah. But yeah, sorry.
The 7-on-7 thing, right?
Yeah, it was that day. Yep.
Obviously, it's been a special year for you this year, coming back the way you have, and playing really well. To cap this special season with a great postseason run, kind of what would that mean to you?
That would mean the world. You know, that's what it's all about. You know, you want to win a ring. The only way to win a ring is to get into the playoffs. And then once you get into the playoffs, you got to play the best. You got to beat the best to be the best. You know, so it's definitely something that I would love to do. You know, I would love to go on a great run in these playoffs and hopefully get a ring.
How do you prepare for the physicality that's going to come in the postseason?
You gotta prepare for it all year, you know, but it definitely. I wouldn't say the physicality. I would say the intensity. It's different. You gotta be more focused than what you are in the regular season, you know, because everything matters. Every second matters in the playoffs, you know, because it's that tight. Every team is really good, you know, so it's gonna be fun. It'll be great.
Playing in a dome stadium is going to be loud. It's crazy atmosphere. Kind of, the nonverbal communication. You have to focus on that, or kind of what are your thoughts on the environment you'll play in?
My thoughts on that is that I'm from Houston, so it'll be great. It'll be a lot of fans there for me as well, like my family, my friends. So, but yeah, to your question, you gotta be, like I said, focused. You gotta focus on the nonverbal communication. You gotta focus on that. And you gotta have the chemistry. Everybody has to be together in order for this thing to work on the road and a loud place, a great environment that will be.
How many people you got?
Can't even tell you the number.
Oh, really? Wow.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that?
Some people buy their own tickets, but some people I have to help.
Yeah.
So
That's so cool.
yeah.
Have you ever played there in the pros?
Yeah, I played there my rookie year.
Okay.
Yep, we played them, we beat them.
Speaking to getting Zeke at this time of the year, I think a lot of teams would be pretty good with okay, we made the playoffs, we'll just roll with these guys. But what does it say to you to have a front office who is we're going to keep pushing, we're going to add guys if we can have this opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, just it's great to have that. It's a physical game that we play, so it's great to have depth. I think that's what that means. Yeah.
How have you just felt the last 2 weeks?
I felt great. Yeah, I felt great. Had a hip drop tackle put on me, but they didn't throw the flag, but that's okay. Everyone's human.